All right. Welcome to Friday, February 26th. This is the last Friday of the month. And we are going to do our last Friday of the month Zoom call for our team meetup, which I know we had one on Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday evening, and a lot of y'all were on. So this content is going to be kind of similar. I'm just going to give some shout outs really quick because I'm really proud of our team. And I know Brittany's getting out the door, so I'll probably ask for her win after she's like settled and in the car with her kids. But I'll share my win of the week. So my win of the week is I just have been doing this thing. And I only did it on Wednesday, but I'm going to try to start doing this more consistently. So this was a little, Emerge Surge was a group that I was a part of a while ago, and it was a social media business support group. And what I did on this sheet, and I found this sheet this week, is I would write down a win every single day, something, not even a win, something that I accomplished. Because I have a personality that I will work all day, and then I'm like, I got nothing done. And I will feel that way until I actually reflect, and I'm like, oh, but you planned your content for March. Like, you've got your emails ready for March. And oh, but you planned out a post for the next 3 days because you know that you're sharing about your challenge group. Or, oh, but you helped your coaches because you got onto Voxers or you got onto one-on-one calls with them. And so, but sometimes I feel like if I didn't sign up somebody new, I didn't get anything done. And that's not how this business works. This business actually works better when you're serving the people that you're already serving really, really well and helping new people in the process. But like serving really, really well is honestly like what's going to grow your income, as long as that's your focus. So I just had started to write down my wins. So I sent follow-ups to 15 people from that Be Well Tribe Bootcamp sale. And I got clear about my March opt-in. I'm going to do a really fun little spring cleaning party March 10th with a little file that I made, and I'm really excited about it. So I'll be doing just basically like a free little get together, and it's cleaning up your nutrition, your mindset, your workouts, and your house. And it just leads into a call to action. And so it's just a really cool little packet that I put together with the help of one of my paid subscriptions. So that is my win of the week. I'm going to share my screen. And like I said, I'm going to wait until Brittany is, are you ready to share your win? Okay. I'm unmuting you. Oh, I have to ask to unmute. Okay, that's weird. There you go. Share your win. All right.
Well, I hit enrolled. I feel like that was a huge win for me.
Huge win.
And I also had a girl reach out to me just from a transformation post that I posted how many weeks ago now? Like,
yeah.
She posted, and I actually ended up connecting with her, and she's starting like today. She was getting paid. So she was like, I want to know, like, I'm going to be reaching out. So I'm actually, I'll hit Success Club as well. So
yeah. Yes. Awesome. Yay. Congrats. That's so cool. That's so good. All right, I'll share my screen and I will do the other shout outs for the week. And we're going to just go into a really quick training, and then we will wrap this one. So if you're watching the playback, this one's not going to be a long call. This is not the one that I wanted to show you guys, which, I mean, that one's cool, but what I wanted to show you was our actual. Oh man, y'all, I have so many tabs open, but I know it's here. Okay, well, we'll just do this for right now. Oh no, it's right here. Okay, so our team call is right here, and we have our stats for February. So these are our stats for February. So 5 Lives Club means that you've helped 5 people with a challenge pack or Beachbody, something on Home Direct that is of 90 PV or higher is how you get Success Club points. So Stephanie Brown is at Success Club 6. So she has hit that, and she also has 2 new coaches this month. Brittany Teston got her 2nd coach, so that made her Emerald, just like we said. So Cody, Brittany Sterling, Erica Brooks, Natalie Mondel all have their first coaches. So huge congrats, you guys, all getting your first coaches this month. And then I brought on 3 new coaches this month. And then I know Brittany just mentioned that she's going to be at Success Club 6 after today, because she'll have helped another friend. I know that Erica Brooks messaged me this morning, and she's actually going to be at Success Club 4 today once everything just cycles through, because her aunt ended up getting the 3-day Refresh and Shakeology Challenge Pack. So great job. And Cody, great job. Brittany, Hannah, great job. Brittany Sterling, awesome job. And Natalie, awesome job, you guys, just like helping at least one person. And I'm almost positive that all of you have helped, maybe not all of you, but that most of you have helped one more person with something, whether it's a Success Club point or not. The other thing is that we've got right here. Hey, Nicole. So we've got our weekly volume. So we will actually start sharing. Oh, the glue stick. Will you bring the whole thing to me? It looks like you just used the end of it. Stuck to my finger now. So the weekly volume. So this is all of the things that people have ordered from you that are not your personal orders. Bring the whole thing. And the goal is every month to hit 500 volume points, because that really just means that you're really growing your business. It's just at the very end, sweetie. It's just, there's just not a lot of glue on there, but you can use that little bit. Okay, just be careful with it. Will you bring me a napkin? Thank you. All right. So so that's the monthly goal is 500. And so we will share, Neil will do us a report that says our monthly one at the end of each month, so that you can kind of see where you're at. There's some trainings on why 500 PV is really helpful for yourself and for your team members to hit. So any announcements that we've got, the virtual Emerald Retreat, the deadline to qualify is this Sunday, the 28th. And y'all, I have done this so many times, embarrassingly enough, in the very first like couple months of my business. I always hit Success Club the last like 3 days of the month, always. And it was so stressful and it stressed me out, obviously, but I had that goal. So if you want to hit it, I'm telling you, you can definitely hit it. Last year, December 28th, Jessica Powell was on a call and somebody had announced like how Autumn was going to do something at the ball drop thing, and how she was going to announce 9-week control freak and how that was going to bring on a bunch of new clients and free leads basically to Beachbody. And she was like, well, I'm going to hit Success Club this month. She hadn't hit it all year. She's like, well, I'm going to hit Success Club this month because I want all those free leads and I'm going to get back to Emerald. And she did. And because she said that, I was like, well, I want Neil to hit Success Club this month, so I'm going to do it too. And it pushed both of us to do it. So there are ways to do it. And I've asked Stephanie to go live in the Be Well Coaches page with what she did these last couple days, because she basically went from Success Club 2 to, I think she's actually going to hit 8, maybe even 10. And it was just what she shared on her social media to help. And so hopefully she'll be able to have that in the page if it's not already there. I don't think I saw it there yet. And I know Brittany Teston has done the same thing. So Brittany, if you later want to kind of type up like, this is what I did the last couple days has helped me, type up a post or just go live in the Be Well Coaches page just for some inspiration. Because I know that some of you are kind of teetering, do I want it? Do I not? It's okay to not want it, guys. Like, I want you guys to work your business the way that is what you want out of this. And I will say, all of us though that signed up for Team Cup, like we had the goal. We had the goal to hit Success Club. We had the goal to go Emerald. So, and goals change, but don't give up on your goals just because it's the last of the month. Even Melanie Mitro and Katie Ersta, who were training me, were like, well, you said you wanted 5 coaches and you have 3. So I am still in, like, I don't want to say in the trenches, but I'm still working to get 2 more coaches the last couple days of this month, because I do want to have fun in coach launch. And I do want to have some new coaches that have new energy, that are excited about their March training, which is going to be coach launch. So just know it can happen for you too. We are getting a prep week group on the BOD app is another thing that's going on. So that's basically a group that is going to be open all the time. And it's going to have the posts of just starting out. Like, what do people need to hear when they're first starting out? Like, of course, it's take your measurements. It's look at the 2 nutrition programs and decide which one you're following. Print off your workout calendar. If you don't know what workout you're going to do, go look through, have your coach connect with you and figure out together which one you're going to do. So what I am going to use the prep week group for is anybody new that I get signed up, I'm going to put them in the prep week group on the BOD app. And then what I'm telling them is, once you're done with prep week, you message me. And what they do is they comment on every post in the group. So there's like 8 posts or something. And that way I know that they've seen it. And once you're done with it, you message me and I'll go through the group and I'll check your comments and then I'll add you into my ongoing challenge group. So that is there for you guys to use as well. It's still not completely finalized. We still have posts that need to be put up there. There is a post in the Be Well Coaches page if you do want to help and make one of those posts. There's a post with like a link to a Google Drive document or Google Sheets document where you can fill out what you want to do for prep week. But don't feel like you have to do a post in there. It's just like, we just needed people to kind of like put their face in there and post the post. So it wasn't just all Tamara posting stuff, because I want them to see you guys too in prep week. Like, I want them to see their coach in the prep week group.
I can do that. I'm sorry. You sent me a Voxer the other day asking me if I wanted to.
You're good.
And I think I answered like part of your question, but I did not answer that part, but I can definitely do that.
Here, I'll show, since we're on this call and we're recording, I'll just go Be Well Coaches. Oh my gosh, my screen is like crazy. There we go. Be Well. Okay. Be Well Coaches Facebook. So if you go to the Be Well Coaches Facebook group, you can search. I guess she freaking out over there. Alicia freaks out quite often, my child. Who? You? Yes, you. I love you. All right, so I'm just gonna search the word prep week. That way you know where it's at, but I'll tag you in it too.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. Okay. All right. So, and I think I either highlighted or crossed mine out when I did my 2 posts that I said I would do. And then of course, if something doesn't get done, I'll do it. I'm not going to use prep week until March. My group is going to start, not my group isn't going to start. So I'm going to be continuing to use the Be Well virtual boot camp as my challenge group. I've realized I just really like the ongoing boot camp, but I really need to train my new people with like, this is how you access, because I always get the same questions. And then I always feel like I'm not doing my due diligence if I don't have some of their stuff answered. And if I'm not really training them how to use the products and the programs, but I don't really need to hop on one-on-one calls with everybody to teach them. Thus the purpose of prep week. So I am going to start so prep week is going to be the 15th of March for me, is when I'm going to try to have everybody that wants to join in for my next boot camp. I'm going to try to get them into it by March 15th. And then hopefully they will go through all of prep week, which somebody can go through all of prep week in like a day. It really just depends on what they want to do. But I want them all into like the virtual Be Well boot camp on the 22nd. So that's my language will look like, hey, we're starting our next boot camp. I'm really excited about it. We're going to be focusing on mindset for the month. We've been focusing on mindset for the month of March. I would love to get you in there. As long as you get in by March 15th, you'll still have a little bit of the mindset piece as we wrap out the month. Would you like to be included in that? And so that would be kind of like an invite. And then they say that they sign up, say that we go through that process of figuring out what pack they want, and they sign up. And I'm like, okay, great. I'm adding you to prep week. And in prep week, you're going to learn all about how to use the Beachbody On Demand app, how you're going to be able to see the nutrition support, how you're going to make sure that you take your before and after measurements. And as soon as you're done with that, I'm going to add you into my ongoing boot camp. So you can finish it in a day, or you can take the whole week to get through it. But as soon as you're done, you get to get into the mindset group. You actually get to get into the March accountability group. So when you're ready, I'm ready. So that's what I'm going to do. So then I just say, and then I'll tell them, like, just message me as soon as you're done with the with the prep week group, and I'll add you into March. So that's really what my cycle is going to look like. And I think that that's going to be really beneficial for me personally. Now, if you're doing a smaller group and you're just like, this is your first boot camp and you're wanting to do your own group, you could do it all in one group. You don't have to use the prep week. I just think for me personally, I know that I just need something outside, because the Be Well virtual boot camp is just too busy for me to add in that content of this is how you use it. Because it's going to get lost, because there's so many posts happening each day, which is friggin' fantastic. It's so fun to see an active accountability group. Because that's not how they've always been. And that's the other thing too, when you start your own groups, don't compare. My groups have bombed before. Like, nobody's participating but me. So it happens. Let's see here. Here we go. Coach Launch is a social media training on Facebook. Where did we go? And with Coach Launch, it's something that I've done in the past, and I keep scrolling past. I don't know why it's scrolling past. And it's where I basically teach how you can show up on social media with integrity towards yourself. And so what you do is you get a checklist. It looks like this each week. And I might change it up a little bit to add a reel in here, because reels are what's really focused on Instagram right now and what's really growing and gaining attention. But basically, we're talking about you're posting that you're in this new training, is like what Monday looks like. And then Tuesday, you're posting about your workout. Wednesday, you would post a meal that you made, maybe from Fixate or just something else from 2B Mindset or from the Beachbody blog, whatever works for you. And then you're posting a shake that you've made from the Shakeology channel, or a shake that you've made from the Beachbody blog. You're trying something new and you're sharing about it. What's your plan for the weekend? And then Saturday and Sunday, you would just post whatever you want. And then on Sunday, a summary of your first week of training, any of the fears that you had that are debunked. You just are posting, but then we're also sharing, okay, and this is how you're sharing it to your story. So what I do in Coach Launch is I do a video every single day, and they're all about 5 minutes. And it really just walks you through, okay, here's your post, here's your story, here's who you're going to talk to today, and here's how you're going to expand your network today. So that's what we do the whole time in Coach Launch. So it just really gets you doing the business activity tracker, but doing it in a way that is a little bit more simplified. And we're all doing similar type posts. So if that's something that you want to do, there will be another post that goes into Be Well Coaches page. I did a live video yesterday. You can comment under that if you want to join in. I will also do another post today that has this all explained, typed out, because I know that that's something that has really, really helped other people with their own business. So for example, Coach Launch really brought me out of my comfort zone, which is what I needed. I thought it was great. Yes, I think you figured out a formula that works and is beneficial for people who want to turn this into a business. I most enjoyed the accountability and recommend this to anyone stuck in a rut that needs to go back to the basics, and of course, new coaches. Some of the things that have been achieved when I've done these in the past, we've had ladies that hit their first paychecks, $30 to $300. We saw rank advancements. We also saw people taking action and talking to people for the first time, and others that shared their first posts ever. So Coach Launch is powerful. I highly recommend, if you have not gotten consistent on your social media, that you do Coach Launch. So that's what that is. There is a video that will go to you on, I'm not going to explain the March calendar, because there's a video that will come out in the Be Well Coaches page on Sunday, as well as in your email on Sunday with our March calendar and kind of like my brain dump and what I'm inviting to. And then it's a question of asking, what are you inviting to? So it's going to challenge you to kind of think, well, what am I inviting to? Do I want to have my boot camp and use that sneak peek the same day that Tamara's using hers? Do I want to do boot camp prep week that same week? Or do I want to do something different? Do I want to hop into these sneak peeks where these little people are, or do I want to do something different? Team calls have not changed, just the color of the calendar has changed.
Mommy,
Yes.
well, when we can go to a pool with my scholar and can I have my life jacket on?
Yes, if we go to a pool, you can have your life jacket on for sure.
And my goggles?
We will look for your goggles. Good call. All right, sorry. So
Thank you.
really the best practice this week is try making a reel on Instagram. Trust me, I curse it. I'm not like, oh my God, reels are so fun. It's not my thing, but try it and see if it is your thing, and try it and see if it helps you gain some new traction, some different people that you're able to talk to. So I found that for me, when I make reels, I definitely am not like the type that likes to do like this whole point to this and then point to this and then point to this and like talk about it. Like I do it and I feel like I'm such a dingbat, but my friend Millie does it and it's like the cutest thing ever. And it's like informative and adorable. Whereas I'm like, I feel like the biggest dork ever. But I tried it, and I still will probably do some more of them because it's what's gaining traction. So it's just one of those things. If you've not done a reel, I highly recommend trying it out. I love to make reels now. I'm like, oh, I could totally make reels on how to make food because that's my thing. I like food. I like to eat. I like treats. And so I can do that really easy. I'm like, oh yeah, I could totally film like me making this treat and like I can post that, no problem. But I've been thinking about other things that I could do. I'm going to do a reel with like my top personal development books. I'm going to do a reel with, probably a reel with like what people are saying about Coach Launch would be a great one for me to do today, honestly, so that I can get anybody that might be looking at my stories and might be like, I kind of want to be a coach, but I don't know. How would I actually do this? And I could say like, these are the achievements of people that have done my new coach training, Coach Launch. And maybe I'll get one or two more people that I am able to connect with that might be interested in this. So what is it that you want? Do you want to just talk to people or do you want to invite to something? So for me, the personal development one is just like, it's me just literally sharing what I love, so that I can connect with people. I really like mindset stuff. Again, the treats one, it's me just sharing what I love so I can connect with other people that really like treats. But the other one, if I do one about Coach Launch and like what it is that I do in Coach Launch, so it'll be to like a little music and it'll probably be a point one, my favorite things in the whole wide world. But It'll at least explain what it is that I do in a different way. And then what you can do with a reel, because you can make that same reel into a post if it does well, or you can take a post that does really well and make it into a reel. So if you had a post about your workout and it just did really well, like how could you make that into a reel? Could you just put your video into a reel and just put a little bit of like, you know, this workout is always super tough for me, but I battled through it. My friend Haley Powner, which I think some of you guys might follow. I think it's her, I think it's Life of Haley P. She's been doing a lot of reels. So go to other accounts and get inspiration from them. And that way you just really are just getting inspired and doing what you can do. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. That's my best practice. And I wanted to give you guys your time back because I know that time is valuable and I didn't want to take the whole 40 minutes. But again, if you want to hit Success Club, there's the Hail Mary Success Club at the end of the month. Little training, and it's in the Be Well Coach. Like everything's in the Be Well Coaches page. Just kind of got to look through posts. That is something that could help you. Again, Stephanie is probably going to share what she did. Brittany might share what she did if she has the time. Don't feel the pressure to do it because I know that you've got kids and you're not feeling your best. But for me, the last couple days, what it's looked like is really just following up with people. I remember somebody had told me just the other day about how they I put up a post about something or a story about something at the beginning of the month about adaptogens. Yeah, adaptogens are in Shakeology. This girl was like, "Oh, I love adaptogens." You know, like people don't know what they are most of the time. And I was just like, "Oh, cool." And then I didn't do anything about it. And I was like, "Hold up." And so I messaged her back and I was like, "Hey girl, I saw this video about adaptogens and how they're used in our shake. And I think it's so cool. I think you would love it too." I sent her the video just 2 days ago. And she's like, "Oh, I didn't realize it was in Shakeology." Because it's somebody that I've worked with in the past. And I was like, "Right?" She's like, "I think I kind of want to get back on it." So we're having that conversation. 2 days ago, or not 2 days ago, excuse me, last week. Last week, my friend was here and she's pregnant. And I was like, you know what? She loves Shakeology. She loves our workouts, but she's not on her bod. She's not been on bod for like the last year. And I, after she left my house, I kind of was like, you know what? I should have really just told her to just try it. So I sent her, I was like, "Hey, can I send you the pre and postnatal workout from Elise? I think you might really like it. It's a bar workout and I think you might really like it." So I sent it to her. She tried it and she went and I sent her a message, I don't know, 2 days ago. And it was something like, "Hey, I don't know. I know that you said you really liked the bar workout. You should really think about getting back on your Shakeology and your Beachbody On Demand because it's totally going to help you at this tail end of pregnancy." She messaged me back. She's like, "Oh, I actually already re-signed up for bod this morning." So she signed up. Okay. So she got the year. She didn't get the pack, but it was still something that she was able to do because I had sent her the link to the sample workout. She tried it. She loved it. And she went and bought it. So these are people that I have had conversations with in the past. So it was a little easier. But then another girl that was brand new to me, she knows a lot about nutrition. And I ended up sending her a video about Shakeology as well. Like Darren O'Lean has some really good new videos about Shakeology. I sent her a video. And so now she's looking into Shakeology. So she's like brand new. She's somebody that she said she wants to try something else for a month that she's doing with a local doctor, local like naturopath. And then she might try Shakeology next month. But now she knows. And she was like, "Oh, Darren O'Lean." She's like, "He's really popular." She's from Romania. "He's really popular in Romania. He partnered with another really popular fitness coach and does this, blah, 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 blah." And I was like, I wouldn't have known that, but it triggered to her. So don't be afraid to like ask people, "Can I send you this? Like, I think you might really like this." Right here at the tail end of the month, especially, like, don't be afraid. Just take action. Action kills fear. So, all right. I'm gonna let y'all go, but that's what I did these last couple days. And I know that you guys can do anything that you put your heart to. Woo, rah, rah. All right, y'all. Have a good rest of your day and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.